and welcome to Slime Rancher. My babies are already freaking out. Oh goodness. Wee. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, which I barely even know, so I don't know why I'm saying it like this, but Slime Rancher is a game that is on Steam. I am playing it on the PC today. I have already started playing the game slightly, just so I can figure out what it does, before I started recording it for you guys. So basically it's like a farming-esque type game with a bit of adventure in it. There's different, like, parts of the map and the realm that you can venture to. It's got a really cute storyline behind it as well, which I quite like. But basically, as you can see, this is the home ranch. There's little slimes here. They're so cute. I love them so much. But yeah, so basically all you do is that you go around. I have an automatic feeder tank here, which basically just feeds the slimes for me, because if they don't get fed at certain amounts of times, they'll get really agitated, and then they don't like you so much. And then they're troubled because then they try and jump out of their enclosure, as you saw right there a couple seconds ago. So basically, this is what I'm doing for the morning portion of it, is just feeding them, clearing out my little thing right there. I'm going to go up here and get some more food for the enclosures that don't have automatic feeders. Why do I keep saying automatic? Automatic feeders yet. Get some chickens for the cat type ones. There's tabby slimes. They look like little cats. They act like little cats. They're very cute, but they eat chickens. Oops. So I don't know if you can see. I don't think you can. But there's this one tabby slime. You can tell when they need to be fed by the expressions that they have on their faces. I think that the people who made this game did that very, very well. Like every little bit of detail that can be put into a game like this, I feel like they did quite well. So what I'm getting here right now are plorts. Once you feed, oops, get back in there. Once you feed the slimes, they give out little plorts, which are these little diamond things. They're really, really great. You turn them in and then you can get money off of them. Which I'll show you here in a minute. I sucked up another slime. Oh no! Another 2 slimes. Babies, no! Get back, be happy. Okay. So here we've got the place where you turn these little buggers into. As you can see at the bottom left-hand corner of my screen, screen, excuse me, I'm not doing so well today. Bottom left-hand corner of my screen, the money icon went up when I turned in these little plort guys. Keep going. So I did start playing this game, like, last night. Till 3 AM, because I'm a loser. And so I'm not totally versed in it yet. Like, I've watched a bunch of playthroughs one of my favorite YouTubers, Jacksepticeye, or JSE for short. He does a really good playthrough of this game. So if you're looking for someone who has a lot more experience in game playthroughs, definitely go watch him do it. He's very entertaining to watch, which I quite enjoy. But he's like the real reason why I wanted to play this game as bad as I did. Or I at least wanted this game to be like the first one that I did for the playthroughs on the channel. Okay, so I'm going to turn those in really quick. I have totally forgotten if I actually went to go feed the other guys or not. I did, because they're very angry at me. Eat some carrots. Cool. Okay, so now we're gonna go explore. If we go this way, this is the main exploration area that I've gotten to so far. I have found another part of the realm, but I was not able to actually get out of it because I don't have an upgrade to my vac gun, which is the thing right here that I'm shooting stuff and picking stuff up with, that allows me to get back out of that area. So I had to emergency restart the game, which is why I didn't start filming it right away. I waited until I had an idea of how far I could go in the game without getting stuck, because I wanted to keep track of the little babies first. And in order to do that, you have to have a lot of money so you can properly take care of their pens that they're in, and I didn't have enough money for the upgrade. So hopefully by the end of this session we can upgrade my vac gun so we can go into a new section. So these are all wild slimes. If you guys already like know this, if you guys have like watched playthroughs of this game before, just ignore me whenever I start explaining things. But this part, it's just wild slimes, so you can pick them up, you can bring them back with you and re-put them into pens, or this is an area where you can pick up new things. I don't like the sound of that music. Why don't I like the sound of that music? There's a tar. There they are. Those things are just obnoxious. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run. Oh gosh. Okay. So, tars, and I'll show you later, there's a part of like your home base where you can look up all this information about slimes that you come across. So once I see them on the screen in front of me, the little, it's called like the Slimepedia, I think, updates. So it gives me information about the slimes that I see. But basically, a tar, which was those black things, is like slimes that have tried to, like, too many different kinds of slimes in one. I'm explaining this really bad. I'll edit in something to make a little bit more sense. But basically they just get really agitated because there's too many different kinds of slimes in one. And then they get really angry and they eat everything. And their favorite little snack is ranchers, which is what I am. And I don't like that. Oh, hello. Oh, hello! Yes. Okay. So this is a Gordo. There we go. If you give them enough of their favorite food, so different slimes have different favorite foods. If you give them, hello, hi, I see you, yes, hello, you're cute. Excuse me. If you feed them their favorite kind of food, they will explode and then give you a bunch of goodies. I've already exploded one in the first playthrough that I did, just to kind of introduce myself to the game. And I got something called a slime key, which is what allowed me to get into that other area I was talking about. Stony Chickadoo. That I couldn't get out of because I didn't have the upgrade, because I'm smart. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Okay, where am I going? What? I'm going in circles now and I don't know why. I thought there was more back here. But there's not, so we're just gonna go back up here. Oh no, the tar's still there. Or is this the area that I was trying to get? Area, this might be the area that I was trying to get to before. Okay, you definitely have to be good at reading maps to play this game. I'm not gonna lie. I am not good at reading maps, and I've gotten so turned around so many different times already. Trying to figure out where I was going. That it's almost funny. Hello, little friend. I'm going back now. Alright, and we're back to the home base. Yay. All of the babies are happy. I am happy when the babies are happy. Okay, so let me just show you guys this really quick. So this is where you turn the plorts into. That's the little diamond shape things. Every day, the monetary value that you can get out of them when you turn them in changes. That's what the little numbers are at the bottom of the screen. It's kind of like watching like stock numbers go up and down. I'm not going to explain it any more than that because I don't even understand stocks. But it's a way to kind of, if you're more of like a money person, like you want to get as much money as you can out of a game, it'd be something to watch. I'm not. I just want enough money to feed my children. No, that's just in the music, okay. I thought I heard the theme for Tar for a second, and that was going to make me excessively nervous. Okay, let me turn in these little chicks for a second. So I have the regular hens over here, and then over here I have a roosteroo. or a roostro. I call it a roosteroo because I think it's funny. But apparently, if you keep one roostro, there we go, in the pen, you can keep up to 12 chickens, hens, whatever, in a pen. And if you put the babies in there, while there's like the dad figure and the little mom figures over here, then they will actually grow into full-sized hens or roostros, depending on what they decide to do. I feed the slimes with them, so I don't really care what they turn into. I'm going to collect these really quick. Again. And then probably sleep until morning. Get out, baby. Okay, I'll just leave those ones in there. Do you have any for me? No? No? Okay. I just fed you guys a little bit ago, so you should have a lot. Oh yeah. So another thing is that you can only hold a max of 20 plorts, or like 20 items in each of the sections down there at the bottom of the screen. So once you fill that up, you kind of have to go back and leave it. Okay. We're going to go in here. We're going to, there we go. Sleep until morning. And just like any good game, it speeds everything up. So food should be ready, as it is. Alright, I'm going to move over so I can get in here, goodness gracious. Feed these guys one more time, or at least get them stocked up. And then we're gonna go do some exploring so I can show you guys what that looks like. And hopefully I won't get lost again. Eat. Be happy. Please, friend. Are you happy? You're all happy. You left carrots. There's enough carrots to feed you all. Excuse me. Some of you already grew. Like you. There we go. There's one. Okay, cool. It is 9 in the morning according to my clock. That is plenty of time. We're just gonna skip past this whole front bit and start collecting. You're gonna eat those before I get there, aren't you? Probably. Okay. So, oh, just so you guys know, so for my first recording, there's a Gordo out here. You just kind of walk off of this, you don't get hurt. You fall down there, and then you can get out to the gorder over there. You just feed it a bunch of food until it explodes. And then I got a couple things off of it. So there's the first one that I found. I will show you guys actually, because if you go down here, you can get to the same area that I was at before. Just instead of walking down, you just kind of have to jump up here. And then you're up here in this first little area. Excuse me. Thank you. Hello. Here we go. So that's the down. So we're going on here. Okay. So the blue ones that you see are rock slimes. They're also quite frequent, so I'm not too concerned with picking one or two up right now. Mainly because I am worried about the amount of money I have, and I do really want to get that jetpack. Add-on to my pack. Just go back. Okay, so this is the new section over there in that hovel hole. We're not gonna go in there because that's where I couldn't get out of. So we will come back to that once I have the attachment. There is the Gordo. The new one that I keep forgetting is right there. So yeah, so it takes a lot of food. Ah, oh, tars. If you're wondering why I'm not moving, the only way to get rid of a tar, to my knowledge, is you have to get, there's like a, okay, music sounds good. There's like a water addition to your pack that you can add. Oh no. Go away! Run! Run! Run, run, run. Running. I'm getting out of there so quick. Da 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 da. Alright, let's go look down here real quick before we do anything else. Nope, just kidding. I have to buy that to open it. Okay, so here's the pack station. So we're gonna look at this. Oh, I can buy that now. Sweet. Alright, so I'm gonna get that. And then I'm gonna get this. Oh, okay. So, 5 is what does that. Okay, good. I'm not so good if they don't give me specific instructions as to how to access something, so I'm very glad that they did with that new water add-on. That's gonna make my life a little bit easier. Okay. So... Can I change this? I want to make these cube berry things. Oh yes, that's easy. Okay. Because there's no other, like spots? The sound of that stretching, goodness gracious. For me to, put any new farm plots? Okay. So we are back. It is the morning. All of the work that I just did, I now have to do again. Because there's so many ports still. But that's fine. Okay. So... Oops, we're gonna... I know you're hungry. I know. I know, sir. Alright, I'm going to get them an auto feeder. That way I can put some food into there. One for you, so I remember what you're supposed to eat. One for you, so I can do that. Okie dokie, here we go. Suck these up real quick. Excuse me. Thank you. Dropped one. Excuse me. Get back in there. Okay. Alright, y'all are fine. Alright, so I'm gonna put those in the instant feeder, but first I'm gonna come over here and see if there is any more information about the jetpack. No. There is not. Bummer. Because I wanted to go try that out and use that. But I am unsure. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. So I figured that out. That's if I don't want any slimes near me. I can just do that and it makes them go away. Okay, so goals. We're gonna get hens. And I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to use this now. I still don't know how to pick up fresh water. I have that feature and I don't know how to use it. That's awesome. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hey! Stop that. Oh, that's the sound of a tar. I am not prepared for tars. I bought the water thing. I have the water thing. I have no water. I don't know how to get that full up. There are so many of them. Welp. Let's go use the hens I have first. Alright. Well, I'm going to pause here with a view of the ocean. I'm going to head back to my ranch. Thank you guys so much for watching this first episode-y thing. If you liked it, please tell me so that I know that I can keep making these. And yeah, if you like what we're doing, stick around. We'll try and update more videos more frequently once we kind of figure out our schedules and whatnot. But yeah, this is basically what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of weeks. So thank you very much, guys. Bye!